The Joe Rogan Experience.
I wonder if we're going to get to a point with technology that we figure out how to use some sort of diffuse lighting everywhere where we minimize light pollution, at least minimize it to the point where you do see stars.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it really is a bad thing for us. I think it's akin to people not getting sunlight in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do well because they don't get vitamin D.
Yeah.
I think there's something psychological. Like there's a medicine to the awe-inspiring cosmos.
It's so funny you said that. I haven't met Andrew Huberman. He used to be a professor at UC San Diego, where I am
He's
now.
the best. Love that guy.
You'd
love him.
He's such an amazing contributor. His whole shtick is get out in the morning, see the morning sunlight. What I want to talk to him about, because he's an expert in the eye and the physiology of the eye, as well as all the other stuff that he does on his for his laboratory, right? But I want to ask him about astronomical things. Like, we see that night sky. What will it mean to our physiology and to our psychology to have that robbed from a whole? We're doing an experiment.
Yes.
Nobody knows what will happen, as
Right.
you just said. What will happen? Will it be like sitting is the new smoking, or
Right.
sitting is the new crack, or I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But that's the point. What will it mean? There's something deeply into the human mind. I mean, the reasons the constellations have names, right, is because there was no Netflix, right? There was no Netflix 2,000 years ago. So people identified things and they could navigate. I can sort of navigate by star. I know the constellation is incredibly, which doesn't sound so big a deal as an astronomer. You're like, but most astronomers don't really care. They don't know the constellations. Like,
really?
One of the jokes is like, don't ask me what constellation that is. I'm an astronomer. You know? I always give him crap. I'm always like, yeah, if you were a geography professor, I'd say, like, where's Mexico? He's like, don't ask me. You know, it's like kind of ridiculous. But not having that experience, and just like you and I remember what it was like to have it at some level, or we can go and travel to.
Yeah.
People can't in LA, but they can do something, which is quite phenomenal, with the same telescope, that you can get an actual version of this. You can connect it to your smartphone. You can have a tripod. It's $50. I made a video once. I said, this is the best Christmas gift you could possibly get a kid, because with it, you can see the same craters on the moon that Galileo saw. Light pollution does not obscure the planets. Light pollution does not make impossible. I'm not advocating for light pollution, but I'm just saying, right here in the middle of Austin or in the middle of San Diego, I can see the exact same things that caused Galileo to realize that the sun is the center of the solar system, using scientific reasoning and evidence based on observation.